Hey, it's me, the one guy from the podcast. It's episode 9. Bye. Hello and welcome back to the 9th episode of the EPNH podcast. My name is Caleb.
I'm Darian.
And I'm Connor.
And we're here.
We're back.
Back in the closet once again.
This one is finally actually number 9. I got my numbers right this time.
This is number 9.
It is.
Okay.
Fabled. This
is one away from 10.
Technically our 10th recorded podcast.
Yeah, because we did lose, what was that, number 8, part 1?
Number 8,
And then we had to record a second number 8.
The original 8. That's gotta be like...
That one was probably one of our best podcasts ever, and nobody else is going to hear it.
No.
And it was probably one of our shorter ones, too, is the deal.
It was pretty short.
The last one was probably about like an hour 30. Well... We also you haven't edited it and cut out all the bad.
It'll probably be like an hour 5 at the end.
An hour 5?
Well, the before edit is hour 10.
Oh, the last one? Oh dang, I thought we recorded for a lot longer. Never mind then, it's actually like kind of on the longer side.
I like the shorter ones though.
They do better too.
Like the hour.
Yeah. Our 2-hour long one did fucking awful. That one does not exist in my book.
That's the second episode.
Yeah.
Because we were trying it.
Number
2, 2 hours? Everybody was like, no.
Yeah, everyone was just like, fuck you.
What? Me listen to you for more than anything over 60 minutes? No. I allow you 5 minutes a day.
But what's weird to think about is with the recording messing up, we technically were just having an hour-long conversation.
Yeah, it didn't feel forced, or it was like the most flowing conversation.
That's why.
We've ever
it's because it
had.
wasn't recording.
Yeah, we knew the mic wasn't on the whole time, actually.
Yeah.
We just needed, Saturdays are for the boys, you know?
Exactly.
Not for everybody on the podcast.
The best podcast ever, and we'll never release it because we don't have it recorded.
Just because, we were in a silly, goofy mood.
It's just in our
We're feeling
brains,
we're feeling like some goons.
You just should have been there.
Yeah, you had to be there. It's like...
Show up next time.
Yeah, you might as well just be at the stew next time. I actually want to hear a funny story. Me and Connor were driving to the stew today. Actually, we're stopping to get some ice cream, and it just started raining, and I was, just driving with one hand like I do with my left hand, just kind of going, and the car is just sliding. I start drifting, and I just have the most blank expression on my face, and I just keep, with one hand, and don't move, at all, and as soon as we slide straight into the middle lane. It was beautiful and perfect. Yeah. And Connor's like, oh my god, oh that was amazing, good job, and I was like... I'm kind of freaking out. I was like, I've been low-key freaking out this whole time. I thought we were going to keep sliding.
Inside, that boy
the whole time it was an accident.
Not gonna lie. Kind of tweaking right now.
The whole thing was an accident. I was...
But no, he hit that. It was that street to the right of my house. Literally, he went down my neighborhood and turned
in
right.
front of the Mexican super store, grocery store. Yeah.
And
I was on my way to the neighborhood market.
He turned to the right Walmart. There. He turned right there, but he
just kind of whipped it too hard.
He turned I was kind of confused because he turned before I would have turned, because I was like, you're gonna hit the curb, D, and he was no traction because I started hearing just a little bit, and we're sideways at one point, and we just. Right into the lane, and I'm like, D, you just drifted, and Caleb, it was I
was just big chilling, no expression on my face. Have you seen the movie Baby Driver?
Oh.
It was just like that. I think we were even listening to some when she's gone, it's like, when she's gone. It was like a movie, and I was freaking out because I thought I was gonna wreck. I was like, I just wanted ice cream. Why did I want ice cream?
Speaking of freaking out, I fucking screamed at the top of my lungs at some homeless dude while we drove past him.
It was 2 minutes after this little incident. We're driving, and I'm like, oh, this kind of looks weird because it was so pitch black out and the street lamps.
Oh, and that was fucking crazy. Yeah,
it was scary looking out.
I
was like, oh, and you gotta love the homeless dude. Just kind of, he had a bag and was swinging it around, I just hear. So my window takes forever to roll down, and then the homeless man did a whole circle, like he didn't know where the scream had come from. And I was like, oh my god! I know he tweaked.
It was funny. I feel kind of bad, but.
No, Connor has yelled at a lot of people.
It's
kind of just the thing.
It's kind of a going joke. Like if
Dude, I did it even with my parents, bro. There was some girl, and I kind of regret it now because it's kind of mean, but whatever. I like just rolled out my window and I was like, "Thought."
He's a menace.
Dude, I was in my.
He's in the back of his mom's car.
Yeah,
He's like,
mom driving, dad in the passenger seat. Yeah, I was thinking back on it now. I was like, because it's not too kind of a thing to say, but
No, but you also.
I was also probably like 12 or 13. So
No, but
didn't
I was,
know what a thought
I was gonna
was.
say about the time that we were driving past the elementary school, and the thing is, I'll dare him to just scream at people. I'll go, Connor, there's a person. He knows.
no consequences in the car because we
There's
can
not. We'll just go.
if they're walking, how are they gonna
people
catch
are
up to
literally
us?
NPCs. It's like I can scream something at them and they'll be like, the tides are changing, and walk the complete opposite way. So
And
it
then
really
we'll
doesn't
get
matter when you
heavier.
scream at people.
Dude, I'm gonna one day at QT. I wanna say to like the clerk as they're
Give somebody
checking
some
me out.
tips.
No, like the clerk as they're checking me out. The rats are getting wild in the basement. And they just be like, "Thank you," and it just leave.
Like the
No.
TikToks of the dude who just goes up and gives like random ass. Like,
Yeah, he
NBC
just, like,
quotes,
he'll
but
just
keeps,
give, like,
the straight-
oblivion
That's what we
quotes.
need to start doing. Just walk up and be like, "As the moon settles, the tide shall rise." And just
No,
walk.
there's a dude at my QT that everybody fucking knows and that everybody fucking hates. It's this one dude, and the weird thing is he lives in my neighborhood. Only reason I know that is because I've seen the car that him and his mom drive up in. And it's like this 30-year-old dude always comes in, either buys a pop or a water, and he always goes, "It's on EBT, by the way," every single time. And then he'll be like, "How are you doing today, man?" And I'll be like, "I'm good, man. How about yourself?" And he's like, "I'm alright." Sometimes I can keep the conversation short.
Wait, is he kind of like the light-skinned special needs almost?
Yeah.
I think he goes to the gym with us.
He does. He does
Okay.
laps in the pool, Darian.
Yep.
Hey.
No, trust me. I know this whole man's life, and I know how he feels about protein.
He overshares.
No! He won't leave.
Oh, he does kind of linger.
And what I mean by he doesn't leave is he saw me out of the corner of his eye. He saw my protein shake that I had just while on the check stand, and I was taking drinks of it. And he goes, "Nice, man. Is that just milk or is that a protein shake?" And I go, "Oh, it's a protein shake." That's where I should have just gone, "It's water."
It's just water and a chocolate
Did he
milk
give you a
protein
lecture
shake.
about like
Yes,
how you're
it
not
was a
supposed to
literal-
drink a protein shake
Yes!
right at that moment, and he's like, "Oh well, actually, protein shakes are meant for like after you
No. It's about how protein or the protein shakes aren't natural. So whenever you put something inside of your body that isn't natural, it takes forever for it to digest, and like people will, your body like automatically does this thing called creatine, and it automatically produces it inside your body. So you don't even need it. What you're doing is you're putting in extra, and it's just not even doing anything for you. And oh my god, it was literally 10 minutes.
Oh my god, bro!
And he leaves like an NPC. He will talk like an NPC.
He
All of a
talks
sudden,
while he walks away.
as his end thing will just be like, "So yeah, man, just protein. Like you should probably stop drinking that. I'll see you later, man." And then walks out the door, and I'm like, "What the fuck
Bro.
just happened?"
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute experience that you didn't really want to happen. Like,
But
you didn't
like-
really lose anything because it's just kind of a weird like, you just get that, like, you get to tell a story based, like, it's not like a bad experience, but it's like, what the hell
like,
did he
after-
just even
after-
say?
After it happened, you just
Daddy, chill.
you
What
get
the hell
taken
even is
aback
that?
a bit, and you're like,
Yeah, and audio listeners won't see this, but this was literally my facial expression through the entire thing.
Just
Yeah,
like the
it's
waitress
customer
look,
service
just
smile.
look. Yeah, the customer.
I literally blurred my vision. Is the thing. I literally just.
looked through him. You're like, oh my.
Bruh. Oh
I
my
don't
God.
remember half of it. All I remember is.
Dude, at my store, we get a ton of people that
Literally just the Charlie Brown fucking.
we get a ton of fucking people who come in off their ass off opioids.
I had like the construction workers coming geeked up after work. Yeah, get the Michelobes and give me the Modelo Black. I was like,
Modelo.
we don't got
Marlboro.
that. No, it was Modelos Negros or something like that.
Oh yeah, I forget that they made that.
Some Hispanic dude came up to me while I was working over at 55, and he showed me his phone. This was like the best, probably or easiest interaction I've ever had, like trying to translate. Man, I already had a translation thing on his phone, and he would just talk into it and then show me
Dope as
it,
hell.
and then it would just like talk to me, and I was like,
Dope as hell.
Oh, I know
I was like.
that's
mind-
how I
you
actually
mind if I
passed Spanish
do
class.
this because he was asking about power steering fluid and which one was power steering fluid because he couldn't read it.
That's
And I
gotta
was
be
like-
confusing.
I was like,
fuck.
no, the thing is they were both power steering fluid. That's why he got confused.
Oh, just
Well,
for
I'm
different
saying like
ones,
as like
probably.
not English speaker, like that's
Yeah.
gotta be confusing as fuck.
One
to,
was
like-
just with conditioner and one was without conditioner.
and
And I was
I don't
just
know
like,
what
really
the
mean.
fuck
I was like, they're
that
both.
means.
It's for the belt.
Yeah,
I was
still,
like, they're
I
both
wouldn't know.
power steering fluid. One of them just has conditioner and one doesn't. And then his friend just grabs the one with the conditioner and was pointing at it. And then he like speaks back into it and he's like, which one's with the conditioner? And then his friend was like, fucking this one, you fucking idiot.
He's like pointing to just like the conditioner.
Yeah. And the thing is, whenever he first like started talking to me with the voice thing, it was, "Hello, my friend. How are you doing today? I have a question about these two products." Like it was so formal somehow.
Well, and it's like the apps are weird because if you would have spoke English into it,
I did.
Okay, it translated into his language.
That's what the thing is. I was like, "Fuck, this isn't gonna work." And then
No, I
You
know what
understood.
app it was. I don't remember what name, but literally how I passed Spanish class because you could take pictures of text messages too, and it would translate the words and everything. So I would be like using the note because our notes was over like a presentation. So I just hold it down and like take a whole audio note of it, and then just go in and use this app, and it'd be like you could use it in whole sentences at a time, and it will translate the whole thing into English. It was so easy, so nice.
That's what's up. In my Spanish class, I just wrote down keys on a eraser on the desk and would lean back and tilt my head to let it shine, and then I would just cheat like that. That's what I do in every class if I need to cheat. I just write shit with eraser.
Yeah.
You can't do it on the gray desk though. That's why they made those gray desks.
Oh.
I need to know that.
I don't have. Well, I don't think I have any.
But what
other
you
grades.
can do is you can write in Expo marker, and then you can like let it dry. And I
You
forget
can
how
just,
you erase it like perfectly to where it stays.
just
You
like
can-
with etch it out.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, you can like etch it out, and it'll
Yeah,
actually stay on those gray desks.
Yeah, you put it on there, let it sit, and then you like just trace over it again with your finger or paper towel, and then you'll see the word obviously, and then it'll look like the rest of it's dirty, like around it. I used to cheat by like writing on like the inside of, or like, so you remember the old timey desk where you had a cubby under? I used to write little notes and put them in there, and then when the teacher's like, "Oh, you can't have notes out," I'd be like, "Oh, I don't have anything," and then just be like, "I'm getting my chips," or whatever, because you always had chips, snacks, gum, whatever, and then just look and be like, A, B, okay, see how to spell, okay. Yeah, I was.
That's the
A lot of
hardest
people
part.
think I'm a smart kid, but some school stuff comes naturally, and I'm just
In Mr. B's
I
class,
good at
got
cheating.
something about school.
Wait,
I got
real
something
quick.
about school after
In
that.
Mr. B math class,
Mhm.
you know it. You okay? Literally did not give a shit about it at all.
me either. It was, but when I was in it, it was when we went virtual for most of it, and grades didn't count. So I went virtual with basically 100, and it was like grades don't count. You can't lose anything, but you can get a better grade. And I was like, nah, no.
I'm good.
Bro, in kindergarten, I got put in special ed reading classes because I couldn't read.
Oh.
But I had a 3rd grade math level.
I've
I have another thing from elementary school though, and I held it above Connor.
Yeah.
Because this man would always say how smart he was, and it would annoy me. So I would just go, "Oh yeah, well who's in Kaleidoscope?"
Connor, you weren't in Kaleidoscope?
He was not.
I was.
For like a year, wasn't it? Were you only in there for like a year?
No. I wasn't in it for... No, I joined the same time as you. I'm pretty sure, because I took the
think
test
I had
in
like
1st
one
grade.
extra year than you. Because I do remember you not being in the class.
I took
Like
the test
kindergarten,
in 1st
you made
grade.
fun of it?
No,
it
it wasn't
started
in
at a certain
kindergarten.
grade.
It started
Yeah.
in 2nd, yeah, because we had to take a test in 1st that said if we were smart enough.
And it was cool as fuck because they would just walk into the class and they're like, "Can we have blah 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 and blah blah blah?" And I'd be like, "Hell yeah, fuck you guys!" And
Yeah,
then I'd
you
walk
got
out
to go fucking build bridges out of toothpicks and shit.
play chess.
And play a
Yeah.
lot of chess, which I didn't really like the chess.
Bro.
I know how to play chess now, which is pretty cool.
I'm not very good at chess,
I
but I
know what all the
movements.
moves do. Yeah, I don't know like any of the fucking. Like,
Yeah, I know how to
gambits and
play it.
I
shit.
don't,
I'd never
play
said-
like the fancy way where you clock your minutes and your moves and
No,
stuff.
it's
It's
just
like
no, that
I'm gonna
shit's
get that
crazy.
king.
Bro, speaking of knowing how to do shit and knowing how to get around shit, y'all think you could survive a zombie apocalypse?
I feel like I'd just get too scared and kill myself.
What?
I'd probably just kill myself.
Bro.
I'm gonna be straight up. I'd probably try for a while and just go,
Well, so it depends.
"This isn't as fun as it looks."
Okay,
If
yeah.
it's like the
let's-
movies and there's really like no chance of
Well-
bringing back humanity, then you might as well just
Well,
off
let's
yourself.
set our definition of what this zombie apocalypse is.
Are we like
Is it
World War Z or are we like
Yeah,
Walking Dead?
Is this a virus? Is this a spore infection? Is this like an alien thing?
Let's go with like some type of sick virus.
It's a virus. Okay.
Corona 22.
How does it-
So we're creating our own virus here.
How does
Alright.
it spread? How does it like? Is it like a common
Like
cold
rabies.
basically?
Like rabies?
No, like rabies. You
So
gotta
it
be
spreads
like.
from animal to person.
Well,
that's
no,
how-
I just meant like you gotta be bitten.
Okay. So how did it start? We're creating this whole story. How did it
Yeah.
start?
How did
this
what is it?
particular-
Let's give it a name. Let's give it like a
has to
pretty
s-
cool name.
Z-108.
Z-108.
Okay.
It's just Z came from
Z108.
zombie.
We're gonna
Write
forget
this
this.
down.
I'm
No,
gonna write this down.
let's just call it Z-108.
I know, but I'm saying in case we forget the
Okay,
numbers.
fair.
Z-108
You're right.
was created. I'm gonna go post World War One
Oh, we're going way back.
we're gonna go with by the Germans.
By the Germans.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So was it a like chemical warfare
Yes.
tactic?
But like who was behind the creation of Z-108?
We got to give him a name. We got to create the person.
Like the
It's not gonna be it has
Is
to be
it a
like a
party?
collective.
Like a
Yeah,
party.
it's not. It
Okay.
can't be a person. It has to be like.
I feel you. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Who? What group is behind?
I'm
Z108?
thinking. Who I don't know. It has to be something like fancy, like the CIA or something, like behind, like higher than high in the government, but secret.
I feel you.
So we need like a classy but undercover.
I feel like NFO.
NFO. NFO
Ooh.
could work. Cause we're thinking still post World War One, so it's not too big on the
Nazi
NFL.
Federal Association.
UFO. The Nazi Federal
Wait.
Association created the Z-108 post World War One in hopes to take over
Take over.
Europe.
Europe?
Okay, let's say it was a mind control drug.
It's a mind
Oh,
control.
okay, I
They were
like
trying
that.
to be a mind control drug. That way they could take over other
I
countries.
see. We're playing into the word zombie here. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yes. I like
um,
this.
well, yes and no. Like it
It takes over. It
takes over your brain and makes you
But-
extremely susceptible and stupid.
Okay. Do
They
you
never,
still have the one for flesh?
They never got to test it before World War
Two.
and World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
only
now
like not a lot
it's
of
gotten
testing
out.
has been done. Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
now we're seeing what it actually does.
Hold on,
'cause
but
these
wait,
are all
wait,
the
wait.
notes.
We still need to finish going over our notes. Like as it's being created still post World War One. I know I'm not gonna set a date for it, but
No, because I don't know yours. So fuck you.
Does it make you want to eat flesh?
Let's
say there was some mutations through the war. Is how that happens.
Okay, that's
so.
Well, no, because we're gonna say that it didn't get out. They just did a little bit of testing on some people,
and this
stored it away, and then 100 years later, now,
so
recent years.
Yeah,
should we say that the disease mutated on its own while being stored?
Yeah, I mean it could, or it could just make you want to eat flesh.
I mean, yeah, but
bro, wait, think about it. Okay, think they go down into this forest and they get this rusty vine covered bunker and they open it up and they go down into here and they see cages full of people and it's slowly progressing more and more and they see documents and it's the first people they were just susceptible to
okay,
what's
so it
called?
shows you the stages as
the stages of them progressively introducing more things and mutating the virus that they're creating, but it's slowly they're realizing we're making something crazy, and then it starts you see them making it
and
from mind control into making people from figurative zombies to literal zombies,
and slowly some of the scientists are dying to this, and it ends down to one guy just being it's
writing
just his note,
last
his
will,
will.
and testing
Yeah.
it, just
So I'm imagining now we're all kind of just walking through the jungle. See this
the jungle in Germany.
Yeah.
No, it's in Argentina.
Mountains. We'll say mountains.
Okay, mountains.
mountains
We're walking
in
through the
Argentina.
mountains, and we
There's probably mountains there.
There's probably
I would
mountains.
say-
in Chile, there's mountains. That's one of the 7 wonders.
Yeah, exactly. We'll say it's in the mountains.
It's
see
and
this-
If not, we can say it's in Russia.
Mysterical door thingy looks hidden away for a
Like a
very long
bunker.
it does.
Like
It's
a bunker door.
It's a big
like
rusty
opening a
door.
submarine. We twisted it.
Yeah,
Like one of those safe, old style
And
safe type doors.
it goes
And then it does this special as it comes sliding
vacuum
open.
sealed
Vacuum
in the
sealed.
side, and it has a mechanism in it, and it slowly lifts this lid up into the facility, and we all slowly climb down this metal ladder and clink
And
clink.
I'm picturing
clink.
once we get to the bottom, we see
And
the
it goes
evil scientist, or not really evil.
Okay, are
but
the lights
scientists
on or off?
Flicker.
No, it does
on
the-
now
it does
because we
the
open the emergency light thing.
It does yeah.
like the factory.
Yes.
Yes. Like early morning first kicking on.
Yeah.
Yes, it does that, and as we do that, we see it does this hallway, and then it illuminates this big circle room, and then we see a straight hallway, and then 2 hallways in that circle. So it's a circle with 4 lines coming out of it, basically.
See, I think I'm picturing whiteboards and stuff hanging with pictures, starting these were the first people. This is what they look like
And
a
the
day.
circle,
Yeah.
the circle area is where they're making the test tubes and the
Okay,
chemical
so you
stuff.
walk in and it's the chemical area, and then and then
we're,
you can
we're
go
in
off.
the note area, that note hallway, which has the poster boards with all the research and the yarn on the little pins, the lines
I'm
getting
imagining
connected.
skeletons and stuff from some old scientists dying.
And then there's
still doing
in the
research.
cage, there's we see a body, but it's different because we see skeletons, we see dead
a lot of death around, and then we see one. And
but
it's
we
kinda
see a corpse and it's intact, and that's what's special about it. And we're whoa, because it's in one of the cages, and we get up to it, and rah, jumps at us and starts gnawing through the bars, and we're yo.
So we escape, and now, see, because the question was, can we survive? So now we have our base. It's kind of only one zombie now, but they are terrorizing Argentina because we just let them out.
And also, we kind of released the virus by opening the airlock, too.
Yeah, we did.
So...
Wait, then
So-
how are we not infected with the virus?
Well, I said you get it from getting cut, scratched, bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we run and then leave him, and we don't
Wait,
tell anybody
what
because it's too
if-
scary to tell anybody that.
What
we
if
just
we
let
find the
zombie out.
bunker door already opened?
Mm.
Ooh,
I like
okay.
that, because then that would be oh, well, we found a zombie locked up,
Yeah.
and we go to where it says the serum will be, and it's gone. And that's
Oh.
the main conflict is we're
You got to find
the formula behind what started this is missing now.
Okay, so you're stranded now in Argentina in the mountains.
In the mountains.
But
very difficult terrain. A very, very difficult scenario we have found ourselves in.
There's a zombie. Let's say he's taken over at least 3 main cities, and it's spreading fast. Are you killing yourself still, or are you going to try to survive?
Are we still in the group?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in the group.
I'll probably try to survive.
Yeah, we're all there. We're still.
I'm thinking we could do this, bro.
I'm thinking we try to survive, and if anything, just leave South America and hope.
That's our first plan. Is we got to find a way, because hopefully, from what we can tell, it is still solely contained within Argentina.
But here's a big thing: how long does it take for the effects to kick in after you've been bit? That's a big part of it.
That is.
I think. Okay, so it takes like 2 hours for like rigor mortis to set in, where like your body stiffens up. So I think it has to be a little bit after that, and when your body stiffens up and like your cells are like dead, it like starts to like reanimate them and take over, and then like your body like starts to like twitch back alive.
But so you want to say like 24 hours for it to be completely in?
I would say probably like 5 to 7 hours after someone dies from like a cut or a bite.
Okay.
So they have to like, after a bite or a cut, actually, yeah. They don't necessarily have to die.
I was just thinking you would probably notice something like really recent, like as soon as it happens almost, because it has mind control. You would notice like something would be off. Like,
well, what I'm wondering is...
that's true, yeah.
Well, my thing is, I was wondering about like airport security. Like, could you get through that, get on a plane, and then get to another country?
Bro.
And then get off.
Dude, wait,
and then that's
what if the mind control thing is like to spread it?
Ooh,
that's why
people.
That's why they're like, when they get it like first, like say if they get like scratched and they like try and hide it, like they'll start acting weird, and like they're gonna want to they're gonna want to be like, oh yeah, we should like all meet up in like a big gathering, like we should all go to a huge bonfire, like they try and get like a ton of people around so they can spread it more. Like that's what they try and do now, because they're
and that's the reason why they bite and scratch, is because they're trying to infect other people.
And like before, like I'd say like when you die from it, like if a zombie like kills you, it takes like a couple hours after you die, and then like you're like a zombie. But like if you get scratched by it, that's when you get like, so if you just get scratched, like that's when you like feel like the mind control symptoms. And, like,
okay, but if you like die, then
that's when you get turned in. Yeah.
Okay.
So
if you die, pretty good.
If you die with the infection, then you become a real zombie.
If you get scratched, is when you're under mind control stuff, and then you get like up to 24 hour, like you instantly speed up, almost like the one movie now where like everything ages really, really fast on that one beach.
Oh yeah,
almost like that. Like as soon as you get scratched, it's like you start rushing through the stages of deteriorating.
Or like that one Rick and Morty thing where they have to lay an egg.
Yeah, that.
I've been alive for 24 minutes.
I'd say, yeah, like you immediately start getting those mind controls like effects, and you want to start like grouping up and getting as many victims as you can in front of you before you fully turn into a zombie, basically. Like that's like your whole purpose at that point from then on, is to
like a suicide bomber type thing.
Yeah, basically, but like I'm also kind of thinking like, are we seeing them slowly turn into a zombie? Like you slowly see their skin color.
Yeah, but they're also programmed from the mind control to try and hide it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when they get scratched and stuff, you'll start noticing like they put jackets and stuff on.
Yeah, and it's like slowly creeping up their necks. Yes, tie a scarf,
and then like you'll start like smelling it because they're like literally like rotting.
Yeah, like their arm, like you can start to see bones type thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm imagining just some teenage guy, and it's like, yeah, man, let's go to a bonfire, and then once they're there, he starts acting like super weird, and one of them like accidentally rolls up his sleeve, and they go, "What's wrong with your arm?" And then he just goes, "Oh, would you look at that?" And then just starts fucking rampaging.
Yeah, just like ripping people's throats out and like biting people, and just like
just complete turn
slaughterhouse. Like that's a cool ass zombie virus idea.
Yeah,
it being like like a literal like mind parasite and being like, you need to do this, and then
instead of just like mindless thing want to eat human for some reason.
Brain. Like, it's mind controlling them.
It's actually like, let's gather these people here and do some math, calculate that my trajectory of my nails, and scratch as many people as possible to infect the whole earthly population.
But we were saying that mind control like immediately sets in, like
almost.
after like a few seconds, or
like you get scratched, you're like, oh, and then you're like, dang, bro, I should like group up with all my friends, and then you start like being like, hey, bro, we should all like go hang out in like the mess hall or whatever.
I'm pretty sure there's a
ooh, it starts making you want to take people to the bunker. It like radiates you, so you're like, oh, we need to get back. We need to go back here. We need to go back like to where all, because that's where the rest of like the, not the like the health serum, but like
the like virus.
The zombie.
Yeah,
the
or Z108 is stored away in said bunker. So once you get scratched, it starts mind control. It's like, we need to get more people into there and inject the virus. Inject them. Get them. Inject them.
And like, there's like propaganda going on too, like on the news from like news reporters getting scratched and like not knowing it.
Bro, because like at first the U.S. tries to deny like the existence of the virus, and then like they start like,
and then like the
heavily
president dies or
moving
something.
into like South America, and like
U.S. forces have
down.
entered South America for no real reason. We're still awaiting news.
The Navy approaches Brazil.
Dude.
The Air Force is based outside of Chile. It's like, I wonder what's happening. Nothing's happening. Don't
like,
be concerned
people,
at all.
like,
Your
you
president
can't-
has died from Z108.
Bro.
Our president
Dude.
died from having a fucking brain fart. I'm eat chocolate chip ice cream. It's my favorite biting quote.
No, but like, so we're trying to get them all, like everyone's trying to get back to this bunker.
The zombies.
Yeah, like all the
Zombies
zombies are trying to get back to the bunker.
want to take people to the bunker.
Okay.
And infect people.
But what happens whenever they get there? Like, what's their objective afterward? Because at that point, that'd be pretty easy to solve. You just have to let them go and try and hide to where they can't see you, so they can't invite you or scratch you.
Their mission is to infect everybody. But they need, like, instead of, like, because when you get scratched, I'm picturing when you get scratched, and I said you, like, quickly go through the stages of becoming a zombie. But if you get injected with it, it's, like, completely different, because you're getting, like,
Oh, if you're you're talking
like,
about getting injected with the virus.
yeah, I was talking about, like, them wanting to take you, like, take everybody there and, like, completely transform them and make them into whatever.
Should we make the zombies, like, have a quota for how many people they have to kill? Like, in their own mind type thing before they start moving over there?
Oh, I don't know.
Because that would make more
I mean,
sense.
that would make a lot of sense.
Because some would just scratch one person and go, I'm going to go to Argentina. I'm going.
I'm gonna take you to Argentina with me.
So
Okay.
there's what, like 7 billion people in the world?
Like, bro, there's almost
I think
like
it's 8.
It's like
I think it's
7.8 or
Or
something.
should we just make them take some serum with them?
So, like, say there's 8 billion, so...
They're just brainwashed to inject people.
Wait, a brainwash to inject people?
Instead of making them take the people back, just make them, like, give them serum and be like, leave lab, go get people.
Well, still, like, we would have a bunch of zombies, like, going back to Argentina, so there would be, like, that's kind of like a...
That's like the hotspot.
I don't know, it's hard to explain, like, what their mission is after that.
Couldn't
like, obviously,
we just, like, drop a nuke on Argentina?
Exactly,
and
see,
the whole thing
then it's
down?
easy to solve. But...
They're invincible zombies. They can only be
They got
stopped
gobbled.
with the
No,
one cure that's missing, and we don't know where it is. It's at the bottom of the deepest part of
I'm
the
thinking,
ocean.
like, it doesn't get, like, the news doesn't spread that fast about it, and then, like, when it's like, when every other country knows about it, it's already too late, because it's spread, like, all the way out throughout the country, and now it's, like, starting to spread to other countries.
So you're thinking, like, Argentina, like, South America's already fully infected, and America's just, like,
just now learning
only
about
showing
it.
stuff that's happening in America.
Yeah, and they're not like informing everyone about this virus.
And then by the time it's too late, they're like, "Oh, half of the world is infected with Z108. You probably don't want to leave America or your house."
And then like little cases of it start popping up all around the world from people like traveling on boats or planes, and then like that's when you get into like the whole world like silencing it and being like, no, this like isn't real, like nothing's happening about it. And then like borders start shutting down in South America, all the people, like it basically just becomes like a demilitarized zone in South America, and we're stuck smack dab in the middle of it, boys.
Okay, so
what's game plan?
do we want to like try to invent the cure now? Like what the actual cure is going to be?
I mean, I don't know a thing about chemistry, so I don't think I'm inventing any cure.
well,
Nah,
it doesn't
the
have to
cure-
exactly be that.
It's just
It doesn't have to be like a
reverse
vaccine.
engineered what the Z108 is.
That would
We
still
gotta
involve
reverse.
a lot of chemistry.
Yeah, but they can send us in with extra scientists. We don't have to do it. We're just there.
That's facts.
So then it's just a vaccine is all it is.
Basically, you just gotta.
We're getting everyone vaccinated.
Yeah, everybody has to get vaccinated and show their vaccination card to get a haircut.
No, what I'm saying is like, it's kind of like a boring twist. It's just like, yeah, you just have to get this vaccine.
No,
You'll be fine.
that's what I'm saying, bro. None of us are chemists. We can't make no cure. If someone's making a cure, it ain't us.
Somebody makes a cure and puts it in bullets.
Dude, no, I'm saying
We kill
our,
everybody.
our main goal is to survive. Like, we just got out this bunker, and we're like, there's zombies now, bro. Like, we gotta... What's our game plan after leaving this bunker?
Do bullets work?
Yeah. I mean, you can kill a zombie. I'm gonna say you can kill a zombie.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you could like strangle a zombie. If I'm being honest.
So it's literally just
'Cause, like, this
human that's,
virus
like,
isn't, like-
extra aggressive and wants
Yeah.
to
Like,
scratch
their
you.
body starts to, like...
Their body does start to decay too.
Yeah, because, like, they're... I'm thinking,
Right.
like, they don't need... From this virus anymore, like, they don't need to take in nutrition. It, like, makes its own
Like
nutrition somehow. I don't know how, but
Turns
it
them in-
will.
It like photosynthesizes you.
For real. And then, like, because of that, we don't intake any more vitamin C, and when we don't take vitamin C, our wounds, like, reopen, and our body, like,
yeah.
literally starts to fall apart. It's like, it's just, like,
It's
it
like
goes
scurvy.
on for so... Yeah, like, they literally just get scurvy. Like, their body literally just starts decaying because they're not, like, actually intaking nutrition. So this virus is keeping them alive.
Okay.
And then, like,
So
it wants to keep the brain alive, because if the brain dies, like, it
so we
dies.
literally start photosynthesizing, and because of that, our body starts decaying because we can't take in any more vitamin C.
Yeah, like,
Well,
it, like...
Yeah.
The body starts to...
And some other stuff.
The
but-
So that
zombie
means-
starts to fall apart.
That
I
means it's a
guess.
plant-based virus too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
It's,
It's like a
like
parasite,
anthrax.
but in a virus.
Mm.
It'd just be taken.
Well, I'm
over your
saying
brain
like
or
it
your
was
body.
Like, it's
it was created
with
from
plants.
a plant.
Yeah.
And that's why it makes you photosynthesize. I don't know how that would work with humans, but let's just say somehow it works because I like that idea. That's how
That's
they decay.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just natural processes, like, just
I like
body
how
decay.
that's the one thing you're like, I don't think that's possible, but I mean,
No,
But it's cool.
No, I'm just.
It's like how the
yeah,
Last
the
of
world
Us
is
had,
overrun by
like,
zombies, but
But no, it was like when The Last of Us came out, it had like the first like spore infected zombies, and that was like really cool for the time. Like, this is like a plant-based virus that makes us photosynthesize to make like the body stay alive, and then it starts to just decapitate. Yeah, we're chilling. But I mean, we're on this mountaintop.
we're
And
surviving.
Yeah, I mean that's game plan. It's for my brain project.
Do we got guns?
He's messing with something. I'll say.
Well, did we
Bet.
say we were in the military?
No.
Or were we just exploring?
We're just
We're
we're
just
out
some guys.
exploring. No, we're just us, bro.
Okay.
We're us.
I know, we're
we're just three.
Then yeah, we got guns. I mean,
I'm gonna say we find some, because we go into like a military compound. Like, that's what that bunker is,
Yeah,
and we
you're
see
I'm sure they have
Oh,
plenty.
Like,
of
these-
yeah, we can.
these dudes are gatted. I say we get 1 assault rifle, 1 SMG, and 3 pistols. So someone's out of like a big gun, but we all got something like to protect ourselves with.
I think the strongest should get the biggest gun.
I'm going with. I'm taking a pistol, a knife, and an AR.
You taking the AR?
Sure, I'll take the
Taking the
LMG.
Which sub?
Oh, it's sub.
Sub. Yeah, bro. We're in Argentina, bro, but it's a German base. So
I
these are
feel like
Germans.
there should be a sniper too.
A
Connor,
sniper. I'll get the sniper.
No, I wanted the sniper.
You get the sniper because I am
really
not
good
steady.
marksman.
So then, yeah, you
I'm
get
a
it.
really
I'll
good
get the
marksman.
Caleb's
sub.
going pistol sniper, and
I'll get
Connor's
the
going
sub.
pistol.
I'll take some
sub.
grenades too.
I'm
They
sure
gotta
they
have
have
We
grenades.
need fine grenades.
Yeah, they had those little stick ones.
Yeah, the
But
big
whoa,
nightstick.
wait, yeah, this is old gun.
Yeah, this
we find
is a
it old
World War One.
So, bro, I got an MP40. You got like your assault rifle is a STG. It's you know the STG, bro, the little stapler gun from World at War. You ever play Call of Duty World at War?
Yeah,
You lying?
I think no.
He probably know if he saw it.
You probably know
Call
what
of
I'm talking
Duty
about.
World at War. I think I played all the Call of Duties.
So then yeah,
Yeah,
but you got
I got the sniper.
I don't know
snipers.
like a
from
K
that.
Swiss or
Old-
something from
old
Modern
sniper.
Warfare.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real. Like
Something
a
Russian,
Springfield.
probably.
That's a
it's not a
American
single.
rifle,
It's a
but-
mag though. I'm giving
Okay.
myself that one.
It's a what?
It's a mag.
Like a
fed.
semi-hata.
It's mag. It's mag fed.
Is it a bolt action, semi-automatic?
Bolt action. So I
So
have to. cock
yeah,
it
okay,
back.
yeah. So
But
like
it
a
comes-
Springfield.
But you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have to
Springfield.
load
So
it
like you literally
ahead of
like
time.
it has a magazine in it and it's a Car 98.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. Yeah. Car
Bam,
98
Bam.
with a scope.
Bam.
Yeah. I didn't want.
And then
My
our
one thing is
pistols
I didn't
are,
want to have to.
No, not a muzzle loader, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't
like
have
a
to do
one
that.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not a
And
fucking
our-
musket loader.
Muzzle loader, bro. What is I gonna say? And our pistols, bro. They got those little like Luger pistols, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
they
got
did have
those.
those.
Like,
But like we scavenged like a little bit of ammo, like a little bit of snacks, but no like real food because it's
just
like
old ass MREs. Hey, they
Yeah.
last. Me and Darian know.
Yeah,
that's
they'll
dead
get
ass,
you
bro.
through.
That's dead ass. I've seen some like 60-year-old ones at some museums.
I'm sure they have plenty of fruit and stuff too in Argentina.
Oh,
Yeah,
dead
I
ass,
think they
bro.
are. I mean, in South America, I'm pretty sure
I
they're.
mean,
Bro,
yeah,
Brazil
real.
is the banana republic. So.
Yeah, so they gotta
That's
have like
facts,
fruit.
actually. I think.
I mean, and there's
Mhm.
also probably cities over that we can scavenge stuff from.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
got whole South America now.
I mean, yeah, but let's say we get 3 military backpacks and we fill it up with just like a little bit of snacks. Cause like I'd say at this at this science lab, there's not much for like surviving.
okay,
Obviously,
that's fine, yeah.
like there's a lot of stuff for science, but I mean we can't really.
So
None of us are
we
chemists.
Take
or
a couple
anything.
of snacks.
We take some snacks for the road. We
The
take a
guns,
couple
the
spare
ammunition.
magazines, some ammo we can get.
You said after World War One, not two, right?
Yeah.
Damn it!
What?
I was
after World War
What?
II is sometime after World War
Well, yeah,
I.
it's like after World War
Well,
II
you
now,
said
but
the bunker
base-
was made right after World War One, so that means
Well,
this
it's
wouldn't
made in
exist.
between World War One and World War Two. So
I
when is
wanted
it?
an army helicopter. That's 1944.
Yeah.
Well, now it can because now we're in present day, so I'm sure they have them.
I know, but I was hoping it was just
I
at
don't
the
know
bunker type
if
thing.
Germany
If
had
I-
a helicopter
oh.
though.
You see, I'm picturing they have some weird little like getaway
Oh.
something in the back, and then we just go to a regular army base,
Okay.
and then weapon up, take big car, and big guns. That's where you get your LMG kit.
Yeah.
You're like LMG.
we going to an army base? Where
I
would
mean,
the
go
army
from the
base be in
science
Argentina?
base.
I mean, we did say like America was based
Yeah.
like all around South America now.
Well, this is like after it spreads. We're like right at the.
Exactly. So after it spreads, America still is inside South America.
Yeah.
So obviously
Okay.
those army bases would have been taken over, so we can just like force our way in and start fucking rummaging.
That's right.
And then now we get the hell out.
Yeah. Where will we go? Where would you guys
Make a straight path to the ocean.
straight path to the ocean?
Oh,
We going to the, why are we going
Like
to the
that.
Epstein's
ocean?
Island.
What?
Why are we going to the ocean?
So we can meet up with the Navy and just get on one of their boats. I just have a strong feeling no zombie can swim.
Marion wants to go to the Navy for another reason.
So you can off the poop deck.
Up the poop deck.
I don't feel.
What's the other
I
reason?
feel like we're not going to be able to communicate with the Navy.
I mean, we're at an army base.
No.
We'll be in their army vehicles.
Yeah, well, we're in a military base, so some high commanding officers had to have had some type of messaging system to other branches.
Well, when you walk in, it's going to be like a direct line to Washington. Pick up the phone and be like, Mr. President, pass me to the smartest person you see, because I know you can't understand me. Okay, now, Mrs. Vice President, pass me to the next person, because you also are an idiot. Okay, the Oval Office janitor, please, I have a very important announcement to make. We need help. There's zombies in the middle of South America, I swear.
And he doesn't believe us, and he hangs up, and it doesn't get to the president in time. And the world is now completely
No, it
doomed.
doesn't get to the news in time. We got to the president first, then passed it to the vice president, and then passed it to the janitor.
No, we passed it to Mrs. Vice President. Mrs. Vice President took the phone and she handed it to the janitor, and we told the janitor about the zombie apocalypse, and he didn't believe us.
So he hung up.
Yeah, but the president never heard about the zombie apocalypse.
No, the
What was
president
that
got to
about?
know because the military already stationed there, but the people don't know because he did it secretly.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, the press didn't get to find out, so they didn't release
And
it.
the people.
Janitor didn't give a shit.
And
He
bro,
didn't get paid enough.
He's like, you telling me?
Bro,
In South
but
America, there's zombies?
Why are
Like,
we going to the
over
Navy now?
Over
If the
7,000
U.S.
miles away.
government is the one who just... They didn't publicize this, bro, and they didn't let people know about this. Why are we going to them?
I just have a gut feeling that zombies can't swim. So if we just get off of...
They got
I'm
a
going to
bunch of
say the
holes.
island because South America is basically just an island.
Every continent is just an island.
I mean, if you combine North America and South America, it's just a big island.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
they're
saying.
not connected anymore.
Oh, yeah, because the Panama Canal.
Yeah, they were.
But then, so you just get off the island and boom.
So just.
Oh, wait, it
island
is an
life.
island.
yeah.
It's not connected anymore. It's literally an
Oh my
island.
god.
I literally said every continent's an island.
Europe's not an island.
You got to with that one. What you gotta say?
The Russian canal.
Yeah, the canal that literally just cuts off Russia completely.
No, a mountain range runs in between Russia and
Not
Europe.
anymore.
You don't remember the Russian canal? They cut Europe completely off. You don't remember?
It was like a Bugs Bunny cartoon with the saw. Just the ocean just slowly filled in.
John Henry.
Bro, y'all remember Paul Bunyan?
You mean John Henry?
Paul Bunyan?
John Henry's the one that mined through the mountain faster than the train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Paul
talking
Bunyan
about
was
Paul
just
Bunyan.
the big dude with an axe and the big blue.
Ox.
I was gonna say bull, and then I realized it wasn't a bull.
It's not a bull.
And he wrestled him. He wrestled him.
They did. They were
Wrestled.
wrestling.
Yeah, but John Henry's a pimp.
He's a dude.
G.
He's
He
a
was
dude. I remember that little animation about him where he was
Went
mining
through the
faster
whole
than the mining
mountain.
machine.
and then died.
And then that's how
Nine.
Thunder was made.
He became thunder.
He mounted too fast.
He did.
He exhausted himself to death.
He actually also cut Europe off completely.
Yeah.
Made it an island.
That's another feat that they didn't mention in that
I can't
story.
believe you didn't know that.
Well, that's it. His accolades are he mined faster than the mining machine. P.S. He also
He was the
channeled
reason
Europe.
why it was so hard for him to beat the train is because he just got done mining the Russian canal.
He did. He literally went
Oh my
straight from mining the
God.
Russian
If he didn't
canal to
separate
making
Russia, he wouldn't have died.
Yeah,
in beating
that's
the
why he
mining
died in the
machine.
movie about him. Or I guess it's like
This is canon in our story, by the
YouTube-
way.
Yeah, this is in our zombie apocalypse.
The
We're still
Russia
in
and Europe aren't connected in our story.
it. No. That way you have multiple, escapes. Hopefully, if they learn to cross one body of water, hopefully it stops there. Or you have more time. You know what I'm saying? Slow them down.
Honestly, we could just put up a fence around South America and be like, okay, they're in. And then what? They just...
Hey, that's facts. They just...
You
in
just
South
live life like they
America.
don't exist. You just don't go to South America.
It's like District 13 from Hunger Games.
Oh, but they're there, I guess. But if you just don't pay attention to them, they don't really cause that big of a
If
problem.
you just don't look back at the old Hunger Games where it was District 13, then they don't exist.
Bro, what if just South America was just entirely overrun with zombies and there's just nothing we could do?
We just
They're
let
just
them be.
contained there, yeah, that's just...
It'd be like another zoo. Oh, you could rent this big old private yacht to go explore South America.
It's like the excursions to hunt lions in Africa. You get to hunt zombies.
You can get
Bro, that'd
on the
be
back of a
dope.
Jeep with an LMG.
See, there's no guilt here because mentally they're already dead.
They are overrun. Trust me, their population has
You're
exceeded.
doing them a favor.
They are running out of food supply.
That's fact.
Being sun.
The sun. I forgot they
Yeah,
photosynthesize.
that's photosynthesize.
I forgot our zombies are plants.
Yeah, bro, they grow a little beard made of maple leaf.
Oh, maple leaf beard. That's how they photosynthesize.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like moss is overgrowing them, and that's
Oh,
why they're
okay.
green.
Because they're moldy and then they
Yeah.
get all mossy on the insides.
Exactly that, and that's why they're green, like those stereotypical zombies.
Okay.
And then yeah, they photosynthesize.
And moss and algae and mold. And probably diarrhea because they're like falling apart, so I don't think they have enough fiber in their diet to make a whole solid turd, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, Miss G's little teacher's pet. You gotta have a lot of fiber in your diet. She told me that. She did.
Bro, I was the only person. She was like,
My
she
stools
was
are
like,
the
what was my
soft.
minor in high school? I was like, or in college. I was like, you were a minor in college? She was like, no. And then the whole class was
my
like,
God.
how are we supposed to know? And I was like, sign language. Yeah, what's sign language? And I was like, I know.
Layden, yeah, fuck it, he doesn't care. Layden and what's his face, were both inside of her class the other day.
Well, the other kid,
Like both of them were there.
Bro, that's funny.
L-Boy just be visiting sometimes. But he goes to like the offices and stuff.
That's right.
The other dude was here from out of town. I mean, he graduated there, but he was just waiting for the gym. They were like,
You want to tell that story about the gym with Layton?
which time?
Whenever we went for 2 times, but the second time, what happened? Whenever he tried to sneak him in.
Oh my god. So, at 10 Gym, I've even snuck some people in before. Not my proudest moment, but it's $10 a month or $15 for a day pass, and I just wanted somebody to go with me for like 2 hours, so I was like, yeah, I'll just open the door for you, it's okay. And they didn't care. And then, Layton tried to sneak somebody in. They were like, yeah, so you're going to need to purchase a day pass. And he was like, ooh. And she was like, the lady was like, and I'm hoping to see you through this front door up here every single day from now on for the rest of the times I see you. And he was like, yes, ma'am, I promise. I'm sorry. And I was like, hey, bozo, you just got a membership.
It looked like they had just gotten like arrested too. Whenever they were walking back,
Yeah, they had
or
like,
like
the
they
most
just
guilty...
got caught in like a school bathroom because Layton was going, "Fuck." All right.
Bro, that's funny.
Yeah, it was like when the dean walks in on you in the bathroom doing some despicable deeds, and you're like, damn.
Shit.
Not again.
Shit, I farted. Not on God. I just...
Connor just tooted on the podcast, live toot going on. Okay, but so we're off the island now. Let's just say everybody ignores it.
Just everyone just goes, South America? Never heard of her.
We give it about a couple months and they die off. Okay, because listen, we give it a couple months and then we start thinking. And we're like, hey, they look gross and covered in moss. Let's turn the sun off.
Yeah, and then we turn the sun off.
And we put a giant umbrella over South America so no sun rays can come in. And then they just die off because they cannot get energy from the sun no longer.
I like the idea.
Surface area in miles of South America.
Big umbrella. Well, we'll just put it in space.
How many?
6.88 million miles squared.
Yeah, but
That's
listen.
not even if you combine every single
umbrella.
shirt in the entire world. Could you create a big sheet to go over? And
Yes, you
wouldn't,
could.
it wouldn't be thick enough to block out all of the sun.
Yeah.
No, listen.
That would also
listen.
take a lot of dye.
You literally just have to send like a big old space station disc, the other like into space, but connected to South America so it can't like wander off, up in the
Bro,
sky.
we could just.
Yeah, like the space wind will knock it over if you don't attach it to South America.
Yeah.
Well, so
And
put-
whenever it
put
also
boosters on it
rotates.
so you can control
and
where
also-
it goes, and you got to keep it directly in front of South America and the sun at the perfect, distance, and you got to make it the
This is
perfect
also
width.
running off a Raspberry Pi. So
It's actually, we just made a small outline of South America and put it really far away, and it made it just a big enough shadow.
That's what I'm saying. You throw it up in space high enough, cover the sun enough, and they'll die out. Or just send a couple more hunting excursions.
I feel like
But-
the hunting excursions would work.
Then they die off, and we take back South America.
What do we do with it?
It's ours.
Party.
Like, the three of us were like, listen, we found this bunker open, and these things escaped. We somehow managed to steal everything in that bunker, escape to another government bunker, and escape off the island for about a year, and return and capture the island. South America is now ours.
And what do we do with our newfound land?
Profit.
Probably name it like EPNH Island, and profit off of the name.
Not the name, just the land is what I was thinking.
Yeah, we could make like a big EPNH park.
We
Like
sell.
Disney
We
Park,
can
but
sell
they're
the
not
land
Disney.
back, but people can't name it what it was named before.
We get to create the name. Is
Yeah.
the thing. Every
But no,
single time
listen.
someone wants to make a street, we just go, it's shit. What do you mean it's shit? The street name.
No, listen.
Shit Street.
We sell land deeds, so they own the deed to the land, but technically, legally, the land is still ours. So they
This is
just
heading
own
into-
a paper that says that they might own this piece
This
of
is
land.
heading into slavery territory.
What? No, this was heading into me scamming people into buying a piece of paper saying they own a foot of land and fucking EPNH land. Like the thing online where it's like, you can become a Royal Dutch by buying this 1 foot by 1 foot piece of land in Scotland. We'll do the same thing. It's like, yeah, you say it, just you get a piece of paper saying you own this piece of land, but it's legally our land. Buy
Yeah.
it. Buy as much as you want. Buy the whole island and then buy it again just because. We definitely are not profiting off of this.
And then when people buy the land and they try and build stuff on it,
We just whip out the be like, nah, you just own this little bit of it. Like, this is yours over here. And it's a pebble of sand.
You can build a sandcastle. Go ahead.
they own the layer of dirt underneath the layer that's on top, but they're not allowed to dig.
Because then they're digging into our property.
Yeah,
Can't go
'cause
through
we
my
own the layer
property,
on
but
top.
yours is under mine, okay?
Yeah.
You're like, can I buy the one under that one too? No, that one's mine, but you can buy the one under that one.
It's every other fucking
You
Yeah.
just buy layers of the earth, and it's like, but you can't dig through mine. Sorry.
You can't, yeah, it's illegal.
Some dude owns half of the core of the earth, and he's like, I wish I could get to it, but I can't dig through his land. Nobody ever buys out. They just buy down.
You can buy 1 inch of
It's
our,
not below my
our
house,
land.
so...
Well, but, think about it. How much land,
if you just went outside and went down, how far down could you go without getting in trouble? Like somebody.
Fucking stupid question. How far can I dig straight down without someone just telling me to stop?
The way you phrased it was so stupid and I loved it. How far can I dig down without getting in trouble?
Because eventually you're gonna find something. Like you're gonna be digging down, and it's gonna be like
You're gonna crack like a water line or something.
Yeah, you're gonna go through the power plant. And it's gonna be like blackout, city blackout. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think you could do a big hole in your backyard, but I think if you went out in the middle of the woods, I think we could just dig like a 40-foot hole if we wanted to.
We would just have to put up signs saying that there was a 40-foot hole.
Because then we come and take pictures.
No,
Just
because
take
if someone
pictures.
fell, then it would be our fault. But if we put up signs and shit,
No, okay. I'm thinking we dig like just like literally like Minecraft straight down, and then we like build just like a little baby staircase.
Couple more sand blocks up. And
put a water bucket at the bottom.
Yeah, we'll just drop a water bucket and float all the way back to the top.
We'll
put
just
your
put a water
electros
bucket
on and just fly up. What?
Actually, we'll just slash fly. Honestly.
But honestly, how far could I dig down in my own backyard without getting in trouble?
Probably not.
I already
very,
asked that question.
I know, but I'm saying
gonna-
like actually.
I'm guessing
that exact question up and see.
You
what
just
the
gotta like
results
watch
are.
out for pipes and.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for like the water lines and like the power lines too. There's underground power lines.
I mean, and where we live, you'd get in trouble because you can't really have a base. Oh no, you can have a basement. It's just expensive to have one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you gotta like.
people in downtown have one.
Well, basements were. They just became pointless because you had to dig like a whole hole in the ground and then like lay a whole foundation on top. And they were like, nah, foundation, and then just
Where
put
we
two
live,
floors.
you literally had to cement it. Is the thing. You couldn't just have like drywall against it.
Yeah, because in like Michigan, I don't know why, but like every single house has a basement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not like moving dirt like
Yes.
ours is. Because ours just moves.
I learned that, I don't know how true it is. My Miss V taught me it. It's not just the ocean that gets affected by like the like the tides getting affected by the moon. She said, I don't remember if it was like, dang, it was some, I don't even remember, but New York, like the elevation changes due to the moon and the tides and stuff. I think it was like 2 inches or something throughout the.
So not enough to like notice whatsoever.
Not enough to really, and not at like a
The
whole.
sky's looking a little further away today.
The sky's looking about half a centimeter further than it was 10 minutes ago. The moon, the tides are changing. New York's settling down.
The tides are changing.
Did you find it? How far you could dig?
Yeah, you need a permit for 5 feet or
What?
deeper.
Yeah, I'm gonna bury my dog in the backyard at 6 foot. Sorry, you need a permit for that.
$700.
Yeah, you need to play five.
Well, it's because it says that you could like dig into like a hole and it would cause like a sinkhole and it could go like into the neighbor's yard, or you could hit like power
if
lines
you
and
dig
stuff.
down and find an aquifer, and then everything else just goes whoop, and falls into.
No, my fault. I had a permit.
Yeah, it's like I would just dug down 3.5 foot. I swear. Like how are they gonna know you dug more than 5 foot if your whole neighborhood fall into a hole? Like I dug 2.5 inches down. It just happened.
Water.
I'm for real.
Weird.
We could just dig like a really big hole out in the middle of the woods and no one would do anything.
Well, it'd be kind
You
of
can also
hard to
just
do.
build shit in the middle of the woods, which is cool as fuck.
Well,
That's facts.
that would probably be easier because in the middle of the woods, there's a lot of woods around, like trees and stuff, you know.
That's a lot of roots.
That's a lot of very thick roots. They'd be like monsters down there.
That'd be like whole
That's one thing that
trees.
kind of scares me is like tree roots.
Tree roots.
Why are they so massive? I mean,
They
I know
gotta-
they don't do
they
anything.
gotta
but-
drink.
But and like so, I think about it a lot. Like when trees like die and their roots start to shrink, because it's happened a lot in my backyard already. Like big chunks of my backyard are caving in
'Cause the neighbor's tree's all rotten and the roots just like deteriorate. So it just my backyard's sinking.
Bruh,
Your pool's gonna
that
go
fucking
away.
Sucks.
No, it's not that close to the pool yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those roots go forever. Supposedly, what the tree looks like up is what it looks like down, too.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
What is weird how trees can get uprooted.
Yes. You just be like, oh, that tornado picked that tree up. What? The tree basically, like, naturally cemented itself down, and it's
I
literally
know.
holding itself. Like, when somebody tries to pull you through a door and you put all fours out, boom, the tree is in the ground, holding. And it's just like, a tornado's like, yep, I'm going to throw you over there and pick up these four and toss them that way.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, a
dude.
school?
It is.
Ma!
Fucking tree's just like, excuse me, I just need to put you somewhere else.
Bro.
There you go.
The
Boing.
crazy thing about trees is have you seen like the networks they can build with mushrooms and the root
Yes.
canals?
They all connect.
Not root canals, like root systems. Root canals are what's in your teeth.
If you ever see a forest of aspens, guess what? That's one tree.
It's a one aspen because
They
all
get
the roots are connected.
It's just one big tree, which is weird.
There's a couple
is it
of those,
like
like
the,
massive trees.
The one thing on Rick and Morty where they're all like the same.
Oh, hive mind?
Yeah, hive mind.
Well, the thing is, no, they're actually connected. Like,
So is
physically.
hive mind.
No, those are
No.
just mentally
Okay,
connected.
No,
those
like-
are
like-
mentally connected.
No, they're
They
not.
are literally.
Yeah, I know. I get
They're
the
not
problem.
like human
They're
centipeded.
Like literally.
The hive mind wasn't like human centipeded together. But that's what aspens are. Aspens
Yeah.
are just a big old human centipede.
Damn, that's crazy.
But I've never actually like seen the human centipede though. I just know about it.
I think my older brother watched it and he was just telling me that it's like some mad scientist stitches mouths to butts.
Mhm.
And then-
Yeah.
You have to eat the next person's shit.
Would you be
Dibs
the
on the front.
the middle, or the back?
The front.
I would be the front
I'm
too.
not eating
I know it'd be
food.
weird to have somebody stitch to your butt, but
I'm
you
not eating
eating
food.
good food.
You eating.
You eat, yeah, anything but shit. So it's gotta be. I don't know.
It's like that one walrus movie. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah,
Like I've seen like clips of that.
I don't think I have.
It was
the
just this
walrus,
scientist that made a human into a real walrus,
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty much. But it was like stitched together, like skin grafted together,
Ooh.
and made him a seal.
He's a seal. I swear. I just took a seal and I took human flesh and stitched them together. He's a seal.
It's fucking creepy, is what it is.
Bro, I know what you're talking
Is it-
about.
Just a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say movie or like you heard this on the news.
No,
Nah.
movie. But like real crazy shit that happened on the news was that one dude and the homemade tank.
Didn't hear about it.
Connor?
Killdozer?
Yeah, Killdozer.
That was a while ago. Is something. They made a human and pig chimera in China.
Oh,
They
what?
crossed a pig and human and made
Ah,
like a...
nah. Somebody fucking a pig. I
No,
know
in,
somebody
like, a
fucked a
lab.
pig. Mm-hmm.
No,
they,
I
they,
know it.
they fucked in a
That
lab.
ass. No, like
My
They-
principal kissed
they
it.
They fucked in a
pig.
lab?
That's weird.
they
Like that one Black Mirror episode.
impregnated a pig with like a human embryo and it like gave
Imagine
birth
the
to a
doctor's like,
pig.
so we're gonna take this pig egg and you're gonna nut on it, okay?
Go.
You're gonna have a half pig baby. You're gonna be the first man to ever have a half pig baby. You want to?
And-
You want it? Yeah? Okay.
Dude, it worked apparently. They said, I don't know.
For what? What were they going for? What
I
worked
don't
about
know.
it?
They made it.
It did it.
It's half man, half pig.
What's good about that?
I don't know, but
Does it
what-
make bacon
Wait,
or
what
is it
about that-
cannibalism?
Was that one dude real where he would like mix his sperm with like unfertilized eggs? Like chicken eggs, and they would like
bro,
grow weird
I-
creatures?
I know what you're talking about because I fucking love that, and I dwelled on that rabbit hole for so fucking long.
I don't know if it was real.
We should oh my god, if you figure out what that's fucking called, there's a video, like, there's like an hour-long documentary about it. One of those video documentaries, and we should watch it. But...
Chill, I got some My Name is Earl to binge.
Nah, bro, this shit would be crazy. But the fucking... I don't know if that chicken egg thing is real or not, but if it is, I know what it is, and it's like weird and creepy. Like, apparently he puts like his cum
semen
into as
He
into
puts
a
his
chicken egg, and then
and
he waits for it a little bit, and he'll crack it open, and like this little. You know what a head crab from Half-Life looks like?
Nope.
Yeah, let me look it up for you real quick, because it looks like exactly like this.
Jeremy, look that up.
Here. It looks like that,
Oh,
but like
okay.
all yellow, kind of.
Ew.
Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, I've just been doing this for a while.
Here's him cracking the egg.
Dude. Okay, for the audio listeners. Oh, what? This one's like crazy. He just cracked open this egg, and what is inside of it is very hard to kind of
It's like a
distinguish.
long
squid.
white worm, like squid type creature.
Yeah, right,
Okay, but I don't think this is true because that thing would have broke out itself.
Well,
He did it too early.
maybe. Well, also, like, a chicken yolk is made to make a chicken.
Well, no, I just meant like I don't think it could live if you cracked it out of like took it and like cracked the egg open for it.
Yeah, like, they're not, like, if they squirm around, it's like they're dying breath. Like, they're not, like, alive for a while. If they do live, they're not, like, staying alive. Yeah, that's it. Like, he just, like, opens them up, and sometimes they'll be wiggling. But that, like, you see how it was, like, that yellow glob?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's one of them he cracks, and it was, like, this little one, and it was, like, kind of, like... I don't know. Those were... what is it called? Do you know?
I don't know. I was looking on Reddit to see, because it was like a whole article. It was like, is it a sham or is it not? And everyone's like, it is. It's not. It is. It's not. It is.
It's gotta be.
I don't know. This is the
is.
first one I saw. I remember this one.
I remember that one, too. With the mouth.
Mm-hmm. He would feed it stuff. I remember one where he was like feeding it shit. I feel like that one's fake, but I don't know
I feel
how.
like it's fun to play into it and watch it.
Yeah, I don't know how like a human and an animal would work. I don't think it could work.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it should work.
No.
I don't know.
Human plus monkey equals AIDS. So
Yeah.
I think we should stop trying there. Once we found out that recipe, we should have just stopped. Let's see what happens if we mix a human and a pig.
Alright, we're getting into some weird subjects. I feel like we're good, so thank you for tuning in to the ninth episode of the EPNH podcast.
We will see you guys next time for number 10.
10 double digits.
We'll have to do something fancy.
We'll have to do
Special.
some.
We'll
But-
have one surprise at least.
Ooh. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Adios. Hey, where the problem at? I'm spinning on the perk like a laundromat. Big player with my wood, she a lumberjack. I just touch a M, then I double that.
Hey, look at you. You made it to the end of the podcast. Thank you for listening. You can go ahead and check out our other podcasts over there, and somewhere else. I don't know.